Alright, Black Friday weekend, Cyber Monday weekend, I was shopping online and I ran across Shop Baby Kailand on Instagram. They had this really cute emoji combination of sweatpants and sweat top outfit that I really loved, and I wanted it in white. Went on their website, they were out of stock for one of the two items, so I didn't want to buy it, I wanted to have both together. But while I'm browsing their website, I saw this really cute coat. It's a winter coat. It came in navy blue and cream, and I showed it to my friend, and we both wanted it. So I wanted the cream, and she wanted the navy blue. And they had a 30% off coupon code that we used to try to buy it. Alright, so their receipt says 1 to 6 weeks. I'm like, alright, it'll take that long. I live in the cold part of the US, so I know that when the blizzards and all the snowstorms that we're going to get in January and February come around, I'm going to have it because, there are times that I want to look cute, of course. So, I'm like, alright, fine. So I waited week after week, never heard from them. I'm like, alright, I know it's been back ordered. They probably don't have it in stock. So after a few weeks, I check out their website to see any information about shipping and return policies, and I don't really find much that can help me out. The only thing that I found was that allow up to 8 weeks for delivery for your item if it's been back ordered. But they haven't emailed me. The only email I got was my receipt, nothing else. I've never heard from them. And of course I find that unprofessional because if there's something wrong with my item, if you don't have it, if you don't know you're going to have it, let me know. Spare me that time of waiting. Let me get that money back so I can use it for other stuff. You don't know what you don't know what my life is like. You don't know how financially stable I am. So I just felt like it was very inconsiderate of them. But I waited because I wanted that product so much. So when the sixth week came around, I didn't hear from them at all. And so eventually by the 7th week, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna allow one more week. Maybe there's trouble, maybe there's some type of issue with weather. And so I wait. I eventually sent an email to the company using their Gmail provided on their website, and it says that they will contact you in 24 hours after they receive your email. So, or you can use the contact form on their website to contact them. I didn't want to do that. I don't trust it. I've had bad experience with that, of contacting people on their website. It doesn't work well, the form. I wanted it in my email. I'm so glad I did because I used my own personal email to email them, and I was very nice, no attitude, no nothing. I showed genuine concern and sympathy for anything that could be happening on their end of it. So I hit them up and asked them about my item and how it's been over a week past the date range that they gave me in my receipt. And I forwarded the receipt that I did have so they could already have my information in case they needed it to verify anything like that. And of course, there is no telephone number on their website, so you can't contact them any other way but email or Instagram. Lucky me, right? So 24 hours goes by, I don't hear from them at all. Then I'm like, alright, let me wait a day or two. So I waited a couple days, and I'm like, alright, they're on Instagram posting photos, of the baby and whatnot, so let me just DM them because in the biography of the Instagram page, it says you can contact them via DM or email. Alright, so that weekend I sent them a DM, and the person who was in charge of it, who's running that Instagram page, they had looked at it and responded back in a short period of time from the time period that I sent it. And I remember like sending that email out about on a Thursday or Friday, and then I DM'd them about Sunday. And I asked about my package. I said I emailed them. I haven't heard a response back. You'll see the DM. I'm about to show it. And I asked about it. I was inquiring about my shipping, my package. And the person politely told me that they will send that over and they'll let me know. I'll hear back from the company. And I never did. It's so funny, never did at all. So a week goes by and I'm like, you know what? I am concerned about my item. Like, I paid money, I sent $85.50 to you guys, and no one's contacting me. No one's letting me know anything. Like, let me know. So I sent another DM to them, and I never got a response back. And you'll see this DM too. It just doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, what kind of business are you trying to have or run? Like, they have some great items, but I tend to wonder how many people do they do that to, because I can't apparently be the only one. And that's the reason why I made this YouTube video, to show people like these are people, like like they did me wrong. I don't know who else they're gonna do wrong, but they don't really have much reviews on their website, so how can other people know whether or not their items are working out or how their business is running? And of course, I called Bank of America, my credit card company, and I asked for a dispute. So they disputed my item, considering it's been 2 months and I never received the product that I paid in full. I paid it over 2 months ago, because right now it's February and I ordered the product in November. The Bank of America, they took care of it really well. So they put the charge back, they gave me the credit back, and I'm letting them handle it. They can contact that company and do what they have to do to handle it on their end of it. Because obviously I tried so many times on my own, I couldn't. So I have my dispute. And then I received it January 20th in the mail. And about 10 days later, so over a week and a half later, maybe almost 2 weeks later, Shop Baby Kailand sends me a automatic generated email saying a refund of $0.00. So I'm like, okay, now you guys finally want to email me, and some generic email, no apology, no nothing, no sorry for the complication, sorry for the miscommunication, anything like that. That would have been nice, or something. But they sent me this generic email saying $0, and with no refund. No, it's zero. I'm guessing it's zero because the bank had already given me the money. But if the bank had it, they were supposed to give that $85.50. So but I guess they pretty much sent that email to cover themselves up. So now if the bank, tries to contact them or contact me, it's like, oh, they finally emailed me back, giving me a refund that I asked for how many weeks ago. I'm really cautious normally of how I spend my money, especially online, because, everybody's online. You never know who is online behind the websites and everything that you're dealing with. But this situation and a few other ones that have happened to me before have really, really disrupted my feel for it, like how I'll do it in the future, because I can't continue to deal with this over and over again. And that's the reason why, once again, I keep saying I'm sharing this information to help other people out, to be more cautious of where you spend your money, where you're shopping online. Make sure you see other reviews, and like real deal ones, not like Instagram comments saying, hey, I like that, I want to buy it, yeah, me too, and people tagging other people, because me and my friends do that all day, every day. We always do it. Do we end up doing it? Not all the time. So that weekend, Black Friday and Cyber Monday, is like that time where it's kind of like you're just so caught in the moment, you don't have that time to really like sit back, review things well, but your thought process is like disrupted by still bad, just like that whole weekend. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I just hope that this video helps other people out, hopefully, and make wiser choices. I'm not saying not to shop there, but hopefully people will have better luck than me. People have. Hopefully people have had it. But just be like more careful. Like definitely look into it. Look into more information first before committing to something. That way you just don't have to deal with some hectic situation like I did. And on the bright side, though, I did find that quote other places too. And I should leave the quote earlier, but I'll show it again for those who haven't seen it or, forgot what it looks like. And I saw this quote on AliExpress. Now, like, I am not too much of a fan of AliExpress. I've had my share of ups and downs, and I'm sure other people have had it too, especially with hair, because hair is, I'm just done with it for the most part on AliExpress. But that's a whole other story from the video. But I am happy to say that I have found that quote. A lot of comments and feedback that I've seen on these videos state that it's not as it appears to be in the image. So I'm not sure how different or how similar it is. But I do know that they've all been saying that these coats aren't really a winter coat, and it claims they are winter coats. They're more for a cooler weather, not like a cold weather. But AliExpress does sell it for $20 in comparison to me trying to buy a coat at Shop Baby Kailand for $45 while on sale, because normally they were like over $50. So I'd be paying less than half price for it, and it might be close to the same thing. So you just never know. I might end up buying it there.